First of all, yes, stan Seulgi's red pants. Second, there's so much going on in the K-pop world right now. I had to split the news into 2 videos, next one coming out in a day or 2. So if you're wondering,
why didn't he talk about this?
It'll probably be in the next one. Maybe. Before we get to the good things that are happening, let's start with the controversy surrounding one of the most highly anticipated debuts. That being Source Music and HYBE's new girl group, SSERAFIM. See, along with former IZ*ONE members Sakura and Chaewon, the other 4 members were revealed over the past weeks, one being Kim GARAM. Shortly after GARAM's teaser was revealed, accusations of past school bullying started to circulate online about her. The accusations included smoking, underage drinking, bullying, threatening, and outcasting her classmates. HYBE and Source Music quickly responded by saying they would look into it and followed up by denying the accusations, saying the stories spreading about Kim GARAM being a bully have been highly exaggerated and problematized to make her look bad prior to her debut. The company said she is actually the victim of slander and false accusations, which will now be met with strict legal action. Now, even after this, more rumors were spreading, now including violence, people speculating about her character based on how high she wore her skirt in school, and what kind of girls usually got away with breaking the rules like that. It was then going around that her friends were allegedly dissing IVE and threatening those who were spreading these rumors about GARAM. However, on the other side of that, the bullying accusations have not been proven. The fact that one or some of the initial accounts that started these rumors have now been deactivated have now convinced people to be wary of any of these accusations, which seems to be most, as it doesn't seem like these rumors have hindered the anticipation for SSERAFIM's debut as far as we can tell. HYBE and Source Music are not the only ones taking legal action though. JTBC, the broadcast company behind BLACKPINK JISOO'S debut drama Snowdrop as a lead, has announced they will now be taking legal action against those who made false accusations and spread rumors with malicious intent. If you guys remember, when the synopsis of Snowdrop came out, based on that short snippet people read, many started accusing the drama of distorting an important time in South Korea's history, mocking the democracy movement, and romanticizing spies. It got to the point where a petition to shut the drama down was signed enough times that the actual government were forced to make a statement and decision. However, they ultimately decided not to stop the drama from airing, and once it did, all of those accusations basically disappeared. Just like the producers were trying to tell people, let the story play out and then judge for yourself. And while those accusations were silenced once people actually watched it, JTBC seemed to have never forgotten and have now actually moved forward with criminal lawsuits against those who tried to shut an entire production down based on a few sentences. In other news, before we get to the happy stuff, it was recently reported that NAEUN has officially withdrawn from APINK. Reportedly, she's not able to balance her APINK activities with her solo endeavors at the same time, which totally lines up with what we saw for APINK's last comeback. It doesn't seem like there's any bad blood at all, as I said, all the members talked about it together. I mean, it has been 11 years. The girl has the right to want to move on and do other stuff. On the other side of that coin, it was also announced that Lay has officially left SM Entertainment. Now, in his letter, he assured fans that he has certainly not left EXO, just the company. If you notice, he even signed the letter with EXO. On top of that, SM even stated themselves that they'll still maintain a relationship with Lay, which I'm sure will be for EXO activities. Okay, now we can get to the positive news that warms your heart and makes you feel
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You make me sad in heaven.
how can I not start off with the epic reunion of 21 at Coachella? True story, I was watching the Coachella livestream. The 88 Rising crew was killing it, BB and the legendary Yoon Mi-rae. Jackson was killing it. If you don't know who Millie is, I recommend you enlighten yourself to her work. And then CL came on, someone who I was lucky enough to see live at 88 Rising's Head in the Clouds last year. At one point, I get up to go get a snack, come back, and was shocked to hear I Am the Best start playing, because that's not a song she did at Head in the Clouds. Then, I kid you not, I literally said, that backup dancer looks like Bomb, and that one really looks like Minzy, because even their silhouette is so iconic. Then I find out that is 21. I guess they decided from now on we just show up unexpectedly to give people heart attacks. Blew my socks off, literally blew Dara's socks off. Don't worry, she at least got her shoe back. What's crazy is just a few hours down the road, at the exact same time BTS were finishing up their Las Vegas concerts, where the entire strip was lit purple all week long long. The overview looks absolutely incredible. At the concert, BTS also dropped a bomb on fans, not that bomb, and announced their comeback in June. And speaking of comebacks, a lot of people were worried about I-DILE coming back after a long time after everything they've been through. But now that it's wrapped, we can definitely say it was a huge success. 7 #1 wins in their bag. You see what I did there? Anyway, here are some really cool fun facts about their Tomboy comeback. Obviously, they were not going to actually punch an extremely expensive camera just for an ending fairy shot, but the punch to a piece of glass in front of it was very real, confirmed and shown by Soyeon herself. Bonus fun fact, the reason they chose this to be the hand gesture for the Tomboy choreography was because Shuha couldn't do the handgun gesture that was initially planned. I thought that was pretty cute. And the last thing we'll talk about, and you'll see why in a second, is about 17, who just released their first ever English song titled Darling. If you watch their performance on MTV, you'll notice at first that it looks like all 13 members are there. But actually, there's a dancer filling in for WONWOO. And that's because it was recently revealed that WONWOO'S mother had passed away due to illness. Pledis announced it, saying WONWOO will be taking time off so he can be with his family and to mourn. If you want to know what kind of person his mom was, she's the one who took care of fellow member Joshua when his family was all the way in the US. All of our thoughts go out to you, WONWOO, and your family, and I hope Pledis gives him all the time he needs.
밥 먹었는데 가족이 보고 싶었는데 원우랑 원우 가족들이랑 같이 있으니까 진짜 가족들이랑 있는 것 같고 되게 위로가 많이 됐었던 것 같아가지고 너무 고마웠죠. 그때 너무 원우한테